Welcome to this class, Make Money in Direct Sales. I'm Nancy Ward, Pampered Chef Consultant and Creative Marketing Guru. If you've ever wondered whether or not direct sales is for you, I've got some information that might change your mind. Why do people do direct sales? Well, before I get started about that, I wanted to let you know about my experience. My direct sales experience started all the way back in the 80s. My mom was a stay-at-home mom whom everybody wanted to have the parties, Longaberger and Tupperware, but they didn't want to clean their house. So they told my mom, hey, we're going to have the party at your house. We'll all bring lunch and we'll shop the products. So my mom didn't mind. She got the host benefits. She's got a lot of baskets to show for it and definitely a lot of Tupperware. When I was in college, I went to the Career Center and there was some information about jobs. I went to an information night in the evening and it was for a direct sales company. Now, I wasn't really interested in the product that was sold, so it didn't really interest me as far as signing up and being a consultant. A few years later, I was at a trade show and a Pampered Chef booth was there. I was just a few years out of college, I really didn't know how to cook, and I thought the products were interesting. So I took the lady's information and she actually told me that I could earn a trip if I wanted to, or some jewelry, and also the great products. I took the information home and tried out a recipe that was in the folder. She gave me a call a few days later, and I said, well, I might be interested. She invited me to an information night and sales meeting. I found out a little bit more about the company, about the pay plan, and so forth, and I thought, well, this might be something for me. At the time, the kit only cost $99, so I thought I have nothing really to lose. My only thought was, I don't really know anybody. I just moved here. I don't know what I'm going to do about getting my party started. At that time, I had to sign up my first 4 shows on the contract before I started as a Pampered Chef consultant. I had never heard of the Pampered Chef ever before, so I was pretty much intrigued. I made my decision, and 19 years later, I am still doing Pampered Chef and loving it. A few years after I started Pampered Chef, I ran into a Longaberger consultant. I hadn't seen a catalog in a while. Looked at the Longaberger catalog, bought a few things. Next month, the flyer came out, bought a few things. There was a certain point in time I said, wow, I'm spending a lot of money and I could have my own show. I basically said to the consultant, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to be a Longaberger consultant. So I ended up being a consultant for about 2 years. I obviously obtained a lot of baskets and I also gained some experience with another direct sales company. In the early 2000s, I learned about scrapbooking. One of my friends had a Creative Memories scrapbooking party, and I was interested in the product. At the time, I had just started doing some scrapbooking myself. Of course, I bought product and really enjoyed doing the scrapbooking. I always wanted to know what was new. I always wanted to get the latest products. So again, I said, hey, I had nothing to lose. And again, I went ahead and started up as a Creative Memories consultant. I was a consultant for about 2 or 3 years, and unfortunately, Creative Memories went bankrupt. So at that point, I went ahead and said, I'm not going to do the business. Over that whole time, I was still selling Pampered Chef. I wanted to let you know about my history just so I can give you a few bits of information with other direct sales companies. Now, I don't know them all, but I have been to a bunch of parties, so I do have some good experience. And of course, being a direct sales consultant, I understand how the whole party plan works and networking marketing. I can at least touch the surface of some of the companies.